No one wants to help me. I'm literally all on my own. Are we still on? Yeah, okay. This driver isn't even designed for me. Okay, that did go much better than what I anticipated. Welcome everyone to the new Cobra F-MAX Airspeed range. I made this pretty clear at the start of the video. This range is definitely not for me, but I thought we could highlight some of the tech information and have a bit of fun with it. Why not? If you're yet to be a part of the TEAMAL community, all you've got to do is hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. Click all notifications for the channel, so as soon as I upload a video, you get notified straight away. I'll be honest, this driver couldn't be any further away from going into my bag. It is everything I do not want from a driver. But having said that, this driver could be for you if you fall into any of the following categories. Number one, you've recently been approached by scientists from the National Geographic asking you whether they can include cameras in your golf ball to get more information of the Earth's core as it passes by. In other words, you hit it very low. Stinger. Number two, pretty simple. You need more clubhead speed horsepower. Yes, don't we all? Number three, you've got the slices really bad, devastating. And the only way your friends are going to capture and record your ball landing is if the phone is in landscape mode. Did you get it? But seriously, if you struggle with speed, distance and launch, this could be the one for you. And obviously we've got the offset version if that's your typical ball flight. So you're probably thinking to yourself, Al, all you've done is moan about this driver not being for you. Why are you reviewing it? Well, that's a great question. So the answer is I've been given tap shoes to now breakdance in. It obviously isn't for me, and the problem was I didn't have time to find anyone to be able to hit this driver. We had very limited time to be able to sort this out, so I needed a golfer really 100 mile an hour or below clubhead speed, but I thought I may as well do it anyway. It's a great range targeting a specific kind of golfer, and I'd rather do it and show you than not, have a bit of fun, and hopefully I don't get graphite in the eye. We're going to mainly focus on the drivers in this review, but if you need any more information on any of the other products in this range, the link is below. Check out the blog, full information on the whole entire range and specs. So with the Airspeed, we've got two options with the drivers. We've got straight neck, which is limited offset, or the offset version, which is the heavily draw biased driver. But let's quickly run through the tech in these Airspeed drivers. Previously in these kind of ranges, we would have had titanium crowns. These have now been replaced by carbon. So it's much lighter, saving us a total of 10 grams. Cobra has even removed the paint from an already lightweight shaft to save us a further 5 grams. And an even lighter grip weight, saving us a total of 6 grams. Ka-ching! Giving us a total driver weight of only 270 grams, which is 50 grams lighter than the F9. I mean, if we keep saving weight, this is going to be the new driver in 3 years' time. I'm not really sure on the colour of it, to be honest with you, but at least it feels good. So as you may have seen with the intro of this video, I was extremely surprised with how well this performed. This has got a 40 gram shaft. So what I thought I would do is, this driver is not targeting me. Really, Al, you haven't said that. I thought I would put this up against my head-to-head gamer club, the F9 Tensai Orange 80 gram. Hit a few shots with that, get an average, and then move on to this to see what we get numbers wise. Obviously, this is not a representation of what's going to happen for someone with a slower clubhead speed. I would expect these numbers to be completely reversed. But we're going to have some fun. Hopefully we don't get shrapnel in the eyeball. That would be fantastic. So to everyone that doesn't know, this is my custom built F9 driver. It's a beast. It really is. It's called Thor's Hammer, because if it was going to have a name like Airspeed, this particular setup would be called Floor Slow, because the whole idea is to slow me down and hit it lower. So specs includes a tipped Tour Issue Tensai Orange 80 shaft, and we've got the weight at the front is now an 18 gram, so that's even heavier push forward. The loft, 9 degree head, minus 1.5 on the hosel. It could not be any more get down now kind of specs. That's cutting. It's not a bad start, is it really? Go then roll through. So we start with a 276 on the fly, 301 total meters. Yeah. And that's a cracked ball. Damn it. No, that was a bit necky. Straight at it. Don't you dare go in. So neither are fantastic strikes, and what you'll see with the backspin numbers, because strike is everything, I'm still up towards 3,000 backspin. So it just goes to show, doesn't matter what you've got going on here, if you're hitting it low in the driver, you need to change your strike pattern. So that was a better strike. That actually stopped dead. That's hit the front of the green. Still 3,000 backspin, so I'm not catching them. It's flown to 279 now. Hang on, felt a bit on the heel. 278 on the fly, 302 rolled 2. Well, that's made it very difficult for the airspeed, I've got to say. So that's flown 279 as well. Strike still up the 2,600s, 2,700s, some over 3,000, but again, that's because I'm striking this lower half of the driver, which at the speed I'm swinging it at, it's a lot of meters lost. So I need to try and get that ball slightly higher in the face. So I'm yet to hit the straight neck version of this. I think I've got more of a chance of hitting it straight and not in someone's pizza oven than the offset. But I've yet to hit it, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Oh yeah, I need a club. I've got the club. It's that light, I didn't feel it. What's going on? Like honestly, sponsored by fettuccine. Crikey. 9.5 stiff, 40 grams. Yeah. Oh, that felt like this. I got the bottom of it, still flown a pretty decent way with that shape, but there was some backspin due to the shape. 4,000. I can remember. See, that felt good. See, it's not a million miles away, is it? 3,000 backspin. Okay. Put your hand up if you didn't expect this. So distances are down. That's more of a comfort thing. Obviously shaft weights and everything there, a lot of it is down to feel. So if you don't feel 100% comfortable, which I don't, could have just been lucky with those 3, but who knows. So that's still coming back. One more, and I'm very interested to see these numbers side by side. That's going to get the distances up with a bit of a pull. I just don't feel in control of it. I am very impressed with how far it's gone. But yeah, the feel for me, the shaft is too light, which is what we would have expected. Let's check out the numbers. So these numbers are extremely interesting. So what you're going to do whilst I'm talking about the numbers is you're going to see on screen me just hit 2 shots with my F9 driver, 2 shots with the airspeed as hard as possible to see what numbers we get. I'm very interested to see if the shaft actually does snap. I don't think it will. Like I say, my driver F9 is built to slow me down, have a bit more weight in the swing so I know where the club actually is, which is, you know, important. It's all designed as well to help me hit the ball lower. So these numbers are all strike dependent. They are. So we had 5 shots with each. Clubhead speed was 122 with the F9. Not overly exciting, but again, I wasn't trying to smash the living daylights out of it. Compared to the airspeed at 123. I'd gained a mile an hour, which again, it's hard to judge when you only do 5 shots, but still, I'm surprised it's anywhere near. Ball speed would be down to feel and strike. Again, we're 178 with the F9, 175 slightly down with the airspeed, which is something I'd be more likely to expect. Backspin 2830 with the F9, 3,247 with the airspeed. The golfer that requires more airtime, more spin, improved max height, greater launch, airspeed has given me those numbers, and it's not even designed for me. hard to say, we'd need to get someone in here with that sort of club head speed, but based on those numbers with my swing, that's what it's done for me. Then we get to carry distances. F9 was 277 to 269 on average with the airspeed, which is pretty impressive. Total distance 297 with my F9, 280 total with the airspeed. I'm absolutely shocked at those numbers. Obviously this was fun. No way would I ever consider an airspeed, but this was just to show you the text, the story behind the airspeed drivers, and obviously have a bit of fun comparing it with mine to see what we'd get. And I didn't expect that. So make sure when you're going to get fitted, you try everything within this sort of category, and make sure you include the airspeed just to see how you get on with it. It could work for you, it could not. That's the exciting part about personally getting fitted. But thank you so much guys for sticking with me and watching. I really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button if you're not a member of TEAMAL. We would love to have you on board. Social media links are below, so make sure you follow us there. Thank you very much for watching.